I'm an 18 out of Bangalore, India. Isn't Bangalore a character on Apex Legends? Okay, sorry, no. Today we have 6 setups sent in by you guys that I'm going to rate and review. So sit back, relax, and take some notes to improve your setup, and let's get into the first one. Rick's setup, okay, bet. He's in Australia. He forged a setup by working retail and saving over 6 months. No one helped him with his setup, and he bought everything himself. And his main games are Fortnite and GTA. It took him about 6 months to build. It's not completed yet, and here are the specs as follows. I mean, it's not like crazy, right? I mean, it's not like crazy. It's just very run-of-the-mill, chill. One thing I'd recommend is maybe you have a lot of boxes here, right? I think that on the desk they don't really fit. I think the biggest thing is maybe turning the PC to where the glass is facing this way, like right here, and then running the cables down and underneath the desk would help out a lot, because like seeing the back of your PC right here shows the cables to the entire world. So if you could just like somehow turn the PC like this, and then the cable management isn't awful. It could be a little better. Yeah, chat, I don't know. I think the biggest thing is lacking personality, and I think he could just use like a shelf, maybe more painting, stuff like that. Maybe store the boxes underneath instead of on the desk, and then fill the desk up more with stuff. I would probably rate it a solid 4 out of 10. His name is GutzyAiden. He's 14 from Orange County. He plays club soccer, likes playing guitar and video games in his free time. Took him about 4 years to build this setup. His main games are Valorant, Fortnite, and Forza, and his dad helped him build his desk. He afforded his setup by saving up for his birthday and Christmas money over the past few years. All right, looking at your setup here, I mean, I like the colorway. The PC's gotta go though. The PC's gotta go. Get one from NZXT or something. But no, overall, I mean, it's not bad. I love the color scheme. The lighting is really diffused, which is great. I love how his lighting in the background kind of matches his vibe of his monitor. It flows like purple, and then purple on the desk, and it like flows into the monitor. And the mouse pad's dope too. It fits really well in this setup. I think you definitely could benefit from a bigger desk or putting your PC on the floor or on the side, on this side desk here. But this on the desk ruins so much space. Like your monitor's hanging over the edge, right? You could just put this monitor on this side, put the PC on the floor, or on this side, on this, like, I don't know how far this desk goes, and that would save you a lot more room, and it would look a lot better. Yeah, cable management looks really managed. Like, you did a good job. I would rate this solid, like, I'm gonna go 6 out of 10. His name is Frankie. He's a 14-year-old out of Wisconsin, and he's been slowly upgrading his setup for about 5 years. He paid for his setup from gifts, Christmases, and birthday money, also by landscaping. He built a setup entirely for himself, and the setup goes good for gaming, schoolwork, and the main games he plays is Valorant and Call of Duty. I think the biggest first impression I had right when I looked at the setup is the colors match. The color, like the white in the middle of the desk is interesting. The topo matching everything, black and white all matching. Good cable management. I mean, it's okay. It's not like insane, right? Like if you look at this, he did his due diligence and tried, which is great. The one thing I think that could clear up the cable management is a raceway. Putting a raceway in front of the power strip would be awesome. Yeah, so the color of the wall, I think it's probably, as a younger kid, is really hard to change because like his parents own the house and stuff like that. So I mean, obviously look at that. I mean, it's very chill. His chair matches, his peripherals match, his PC and his monitors match. The wallpapers look good. It's really run-of-the-mill and chill. I just think it does lack personality, like someone did say in chat earlier. I think the biggest thing would just be like personality on the walls, maybe checking out some posters. But overall, you should stick to the white minimalism. If you can paint the wall, I would do like a darker gray or a lighter gray. Be kind of cool. A bigger desk, question mark? Not really. I mean, he's got this laid out to where he doesn't. He has enough mouse pad room. His PC's good. I think it's fine. This is really solid. For a pre-built, this looks good. I think this is a pre-built, right? I could be wrong. I think it's a solid 7 out of 10. I think it's like a really solid foundation. Really solid foundation, just needs personality, and it would be like an 8 or a 9 out of 10. He's a 15-year-old student, and he has a small YouTube channel where he uploads videos for fun. He lives in Japan and mainly plays CSGO. He built this setup used to play with my siblings and friends. It took him about a month to build, and his brothers helped him build this setup. All right, so let's take a look at some of the images here. The monitor placements, if I'm honest, the monitor placements are crazy. Definitely FPS gamer. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's a CSGO player, right? But the vertical monitor being slanted, what advantage is that? But this, I feel like he should straighten out the monitor and make it a little bit more solid. I mean, this monitor is fine, but it's just a weird layout. I think it's also because of space, right? He doesn't have a whole lot of space, and it's kind of dark to see, by the way. But the desk, it just seems so cluttered. I think the main thing you got to do is take everything off the desk, right? Take everything around the desk and just take it off. And then just start with a clean slate, clean everything, reorganize the rest of the room. Like, I see like he's got figures and stuff like that. That's dope. But like reorganizing everything would be really good. Other than that, it's really solid for an FPS gamer, right? I mean, there's really not much you can change about these guys that play this type of stuff because they don't really care about aesthetics. I think the main thing again is to declutter, maybe make some room around everywhere, maybe hide some of the stuff on shelves or things like that. But I do like he's collecting mice, the Pulsar one. And then for functionality, I'd probably rate it a solid 6 out of 10. But for the rest of the setup, I'd probably rate it a 4 out of 10. Some mouse pads in the setups in this video are my own company, GutzyAiden.com. So if you like what you see, check out the description down below, and let's get back to the video. Yo, this is beautiful. Look at this. I love this. This is a beautiful setup, dude. Okay, so looking at the setup, I mean, just wowed me off the rip. It's using like natural light plus little lighting to showcase really insanely nice product. I think the design aspects you chose, like the mouse pad you chose along with the monitors you chose, it made this really, really unique setup here. You got the space bar to match. Oh my God. Under the desk, there's no cables because it has like the wires hidden. Then there's also like a wire holder for your headphone hanger. This is a beautiful setup. I think you've done an insanely good job with cable management, functionality, personality, all in one. Like the whole top bar, you know, has like things that you'd like. Keyboard, your old keyboard there. I think that's a Tokyo 60, looks nice there, you know, the cloud and all that. The plants on both sides diagonally on different levels is cool. This is a 10 out of 10 for me. Cable management, personality, functionality. I'm just shocked. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. I think this is one of the best setups we've gotten submitted. My name is Yadu. I'm an 18 out of Bangalore, India. I've been slowly upgrading and changing my setup for about 3 years. All right, let's take a look. Ooh. The slight 2-chair flex. Okay. I think my favorite version of the setup is this one. Obviously, like there's not a whole lot of personality in the setup, which I think you added more here. Like I can see in this is probably the most recent version of the setup. Looking at the setup though, I mean, I think this is the most recent version of the setup. It looks really good. I think you did a great job. This looks great. From here though, like in this era of the setup, there wasn't a whole lot of personality, and it seems like you've kind of started to dabble in that. Like some of the figurines on the desk, you know, the plants here. I think a couple shelves on the wall or paintings or stuff like that of things you like could be really cool. The PC's built really well, by the way, too. Really nice color scheme. Black and white case with black and white fans and black and white cable, stuff like that. Really good at matching. But I really like this version of the setup. This color scheme, everything you got going on is great here. And the monitor stands don't intrude too much on the mouse pad room, which is good. So I think you did a great job with that too. Chat, which one is your favorite of his setups, chat? Is it this one, or this one? I think this is my favorite out of all of them. Let me know in the comments what your guys' is on YouTube. I love the PC. I think the setup's really solid for what you got. I would probably rate this a solid, I'm gonna give it a solid 6.5 out of 10. Hi, my name is Roani. I'm 20 years old and I work in a warehouse for Custom Border Patrol. Also, I do YouTube and I'm from Houston, Texas. My main game is Modern Warfare 2, Minecraft, and I built my gaming setup for editing. I built my setup for gaming editing for my YouTube channel, and it took me about 1 month to build it. All right, dude, look at this though. Holy, off of the bat, I think I love the wow factor of your setup. The panels, I actually have those exact panels, and I think you might have either saw them from me or somebody else, but I love those panels. I think that they fit well on my wall before, and I love how they look in certain setups, especially with lighting too. Looking at this setup here, I mean, I love the little mini shells and how they're kind of built in with the nanolise up top, and I love how you ran the cables behind the panels too. Genius. I did that in my old setup, and I love that as well. I love how like you got like the 6th Sense sign right in between. It's like centered with the monitor. Like symmetry wise, it looks insane. And I also love how you did the symmetry on the paintings on the wall, the shelves up top, everything. It's like really solid all the way through and through. Keyboard and mouse combo could be upgraded over time. Maybe just using budget products for now. What's with this in the PC, huh? What's with this in the PC? What's the cat girl doing in here? 0 out of 10? Yeah, yo, calm down. Overall, I love this too. Like the little like Goku in the top, personality wise, is beautiful. The shelves look great. Also, I can tell he loves anime. Cable management could use some work. I would say just one raceway underneath, easy to fix your entire problem. Damn, bro's got a plaque on YouTube. Definitely enjoy your room though. I think your room has a nice vibe. I think the cable management could use a little work, but overall, you have a really nice theme and a color scheme. It worked. I would say maybe mount a second monitor up top. I would say it's a solid 6.5. If you guys made it this far in the video, make sure to leave a like and also watch this video next.